All right, so now that we have a basic look of what the external heart appears, or what the external structure of the heart rather looks like. So with me, I have this the cross sectional or the internal structure of the heart. So remember, this video it's about the structure of the heart, and also like I said, that the size of your the average size of an adult heart is the size of your fist when you make like that. So I will just draw the I'll just draw the external structure, the internal structure, sorry, the internal structure of the heart. Yeah. So start with a basic structure of the internal, so I can wrap that one, that mistake. But anyway, just want you to appreciate how the internal structure of the heart looks like. So we're gonna have something like this. So like we did in the external structure of the heart, with the internal we'll do the same. Okay, so we have to divide our heart into two sides where where we're going to have the left and where we're going to have the right. By now you should know where the left side of the heart is and the right side of the heart is, and also you need to know about these chambers. So just like the same way we did it with the same way we did it with the external structure is the same way we're going to do it with the internal structure. So first and the foremost, start by labeling the chambers. All right, so I have this, okay, I have this, that one, I have that one, we have that, we have that. So you have first to begin by labeling the chambers of the heart. So this is my left, I believe by now you know. So this will be my left atrium, and this will be my left ventricle. Okay, something like that. So I'll come to my right. So this will be my right atrium, and this is my right ventricle. Yeah, so this is my right ventricle. So I have the right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, left ventricle. So when you are done labeling the chambers, what did we say? You can go and label the vena cava or whatever you're comfortable with. But this is the kind of things that I find it easy for me. And as well, I told you, you do the same. So we have to label this, right? So so these are vena cavas. So this will be our vena cava, right? And this is as well our vena cava. But what's the difference? You need to be specific. So this will be my superior. Okay, so this will be my superior vena cava, and this will be my inferior vena cava, right? So once you are done like that, you're going straight away and label the aorta, right? The aorta there, even this one is the aorta. So just make sure that you indicate the difference is that this will just go like that, aorta. Then this one that we have, we're going to say this is a dorsal aorta, like I said when we looked at the external structure, right? Then what next? You need now to go and label your pulmonary vein and pulmonary artery. So we said the pulmonary vein, they are usually to your left side of your heart. Never forget about that. So this is my pulmonary, and this is also my pulmonary. They are all pulmonary, right? Okay, so we have our pulmonary vein, abbreviated as PV. We have our pulmonary artery, abbreviated as P artery. All right, and these are just arteries that are branching from the aorta there. So basically we have what we've labeled so far you can record these the same structures that we had put on the external structure, but this one it is more kind of detailed, right? We can as well even show the movement or the circulation of blood, but what I would do first is this. I know that I haven't drawn to the fullest, so I should show even how the blood is coming in, it goes out, then the aorta like that, and something like that, but I'm gonna demonstrate that. All right, so what happens is this. We are going now to have, we're going to label this one here, right? So we're going to label the spleen, right, or the septum. Okay, so for the sternum like that, we have the septum there, and we have now we need to label the valves. You know that the heart contains the valves, okay? So we need to label these valves as by capsid valve to prevent the backflow of blood. We have those, and these ones are called tricapsid. Okay, tri means there are 3 there, that there are 2. So we have the bicapsid valve and tricapsid valves. So basically this is just a simple structure of the heart that I've labeled here at this particular level, or at this particular, yes, at this particular level in short. So basically that is the external, that is the internal, I keep on saying the external, sorry guys, this is the internal, the cross-sectional structure of the heart. So basically the heart is a muscular organ which contracts to pump blood, all right, around the body. So it consists of the 4 chambers. Like I said, we have the left atrium, the left ventricle, and we have the right atrium, then we have the left ventricle. Then apart from that, so I've said the upper chambers are called the atria, as in plural, then singular they are called atrium, you know that. Then both of these ventricles have thicker walls than the atrium, so meaning these they're going to have thicker walls because blood is received at a higher pressure. Yeah, so they're going to have thicker walls. So the following happens, all right, when the heart pumps blood. So the first thing is that the right atrium, this is the right, so the right atrium, all right, will receive deoxygenated blood from the body. Then it will contract and it pushes the blood received, it will contract to push them down here. So deoxygenated blood, okay, will come in. So I will present deoxygenated blood with that blue ink. So we'll come in into the right atrium, and once it comes, it will contract, it will push blood into the, then at the same time the left atrium receives oxygenated blood, so it will receive there. Then what happens is that once the left atrium receives oxygenated blood from the lungs, and it will push this blood into the left ventricle through that contraction again. All right, so this blood goes like this. So there's a passage here that, so I've haven't just drawn a full internal structure. So this is just the basics that I needed to give you. Yeah, so once that happens, then the rings of the muscles around the vena cava and the pulmonary vein at the point where they enter the heart, so will contract, and this will prevent the backflow of, so these guys, the what we call the valves, will prevent the backflow of blood. So when the ventricles contract, blood from the right atrium is pumped out to the lungs, through which this blood from the left, okay, is pumped to all parts of, to all the parts of the of the body. So that's one thing that you should know, and that's about the internal structure and a little bit of physiology, how this blood goes about. And then, so let us look at now in more details. Let us look at the circulatory system. We look at the veins. So it was very important to look at the pumping system of blood. What pumps the blood in that circulatory system? So the heart is the heart of the circulatory system. Yes, the heart is the heart of the circulatory system. So in short, what I try to mean here is that the heart, okay, is one of the important feature in the circulatory system, because it's the pump that will pump the blood. As we mentioned in our beginning of video, that I've highlighted you about the facts of the heart, that the heart is a pump, and I've told you that every day about 1,000 gallons of 1,200 gallons of blood is pumped throughout our body. So basically that's about the structure of the heart. You appreciate the structure of the heart, know this, know how to label a simple heart, know how to draw a simple internal structure of the heart, just like I've demonstrated here, and know how to so you have to know just how to do that. So if maybe this one is not so much clear, so this is the pulmonary artery, okay, this is the P artery also. So that's the thing that you needed to do, and that's how a basic structure of the heart looks like.